JK friends, welcome back to my home and welcome to another episode of Down the Rabbit Hole, the show where we drink tea and we spill the tea about all the things that are happening in Wonderland in our book so far. Now JK friends, the last time that we met here, we had only read 2 chapters of Alice in Wonderland. It has been so much longer than that now. We have finished 7 chapters of this book.
Can you believe?
I personally don't even know what to do with that information, except I think that maybe we should celebrate a little. Maybe, you know, as is fitting in Wonderland, have a little tea party, you know? Quarantine party. And honestly, JK friends, while every day of my life is a party, let's be honest, I think we need to zhuzh up this space just a little bit, so just bear with me for a second while I put my apartment into party mode. JK friends, joke of the day. What did the janitor yell when he abruptly jumped out of the supply closet? Supplies! We got the goods. It's time to decorate for the party. Okay, I need scissors. Honestly, guys, I am so excited just to be, you know, zhuzhing up the apartment, decorating it for a tea party. Man, wouldn't it be fun if we had a tea party? Anybody know what foreshadowing is? I mean, that's the basics covered. It's time for my specialty, streamer work. I'm honestly kind of feeling how this video is going right now, vlog style, so let's just continue this. Get ready with me, get ready to go down the rabbit hole. Here we are. I mean, I don't want to flex, JK friends, but I know what to do with streamers. Honestly, it's probably the experience I gained when setting up for spy training that one time that I held the Olympics in here. You know when you film your video, JK friends, and then while you're putting it all together, you realize, oh, actually, no, none of that got saved. So anyways, welcome back to my vlog. As I was definitely saying earlier, I think the most exciting part about this book so far has been the characters that Alice met in Wonderland. There were 3 characters in particular in these chapters that I find extremely interesting. The first is the blue caterpillar, and we're gonna do a little project with that caterpillar because he asked us a very important question.
Who are you?
Ah yes, that one's been stuck in my head recently. Can't imagine why.
Who are you?
Just kidding, I know exactly why. So yes, we have the blue caterpillar, and if you've seen the movie, then you've seen this scene where he is puffing out little vowels. We know those. He's shooting all these vowels into the air at Alice, and let's be honest, it looks like this caterpillar is very into spelling interesting words, just like we are. So I'm going to show you how to make a caterpillar using your name and the letters that go in your name. We're gonna get so crafty. Guys, it is a good thing it's egg week and I am literally flying through eggs like it's nobody's business because I needed some craft supplies. And is there anything that the Incredible Egg and that the Incredible Egg carton can't do? I don't think so. Here's the reason I grabbed an egg carton. You're gonna need something to make a caterpillar's body, and this is perfect. Hello again. I know, change in scenery, JK friends. What can I say? I'm unpredictable.
No! Oh yeah! Unpredictable!
Anyways, the second character we're talking about today is the Cheshire Cat.
Hey, all you cool cats and kittens. It's Carol at Big Cat Rescue.
Ah yes, the cat that disappears and reappears right before your eyes. Now JK friends, I am about to show you how to make your own cat that can disappear and reappear right in front of your eyes. And I'll just go ahead and say, this could be kind of a tricky experiment, but it's totally cool. This experiment is painting with invisible ink. Now this is the kind of ink where, in order to see it, you're gonna have to heat it up.
I told you, you need heat.
And there's different ways you can do that. I'm gonna use a hairdryer. There's a couple of things you're gonna need to make your painting of a cat. The first is something to paint on. Ah yes, paper. The second is a lemon.
Lemons.
And finally, a Q-tip. Or if you want to, you can use a paintbrush, but I just like how you can control these and they soak up the lemon juice. Now JK friends, I will say this is kind of like an elite level experiment because since we're dealing with invisible ink, there is no guarantee that you're going to be able to actually know what you're painting on this paper until it is revealed by the heat. It might look like what your brain says a cat looks like. It might be a completely new creation. I know mine probably will be. I'm excited to find out when life gives you lemons, am I right? Yeah, but first I'm gonna have to slice this lemon open, so let's do that. Smells like pine sol. And you don't need to get fancy with it, guys. I am literally just going to rub this Q-tip all over the lemon to get some of the juice on it, just like an artist does with paint. And I'm gonna start painting my cat on this paper. I was at first, I don't even know, like, yeah, you can't see anything. At first, I was able to see some of my picture. Now there is just nothing left that I can see on here. Yeah, it's like completely dry now. And I guess the only way I'm going to see it again is when I reveal what is hidden on this page. Let me go grab my hairdryer. We just need to have a quick conversation, JK friends. So, no offense to National Treasure and its fans, but did Miss Cox try to reveal her secret message using a hairdryer? Yeah, she did. She tried real hard. No offense to the internet and all these successful parents and teachers and nannies out there. Did Miss Cox try holding her message up to a light bulb to reveal what was on it? Yeah, she sure did. Now, JK friends, I'm pretty sure you can tell where this is going. Let me just tell you, oh, this lemon is all up on my Bible. I'm pretty sure you can tell where this is going. Those methods that the internet gave me did not work. But because I'm a dedicated scientist, and because I want you to have a successful adventure with this experiment, I pulled out the big guns. That's right, guys. I don't know why I didn't do this before, because if there's anything more reliable than an egg carton during all my quarantine adventures, it's been my oven. She's been there for me every single step of the way. Does she make my house way too hot? Absolutely. But is she capable of so many things? Yes. So I put the cat in the oven. Do not worry, I looked up online. It is safe to bake the paper. I mean, don't broil it and make sure you're watching things. But I put that cat in the oven. And lo and behold, what happened? I'll show you. Y'all, she went from this to this. And y'all, here is why I'm thankful about this. Had this cat not shown up, you would have never seen the terrifying masterpiece that I created on this paper. I put a lot, like, without seeing, y'all, I made this cat for you. Look at this Cheshire cat. If we were in the book, he'd be like, hello, JK friends. Whoop. Just kidding, was I ever there? I'm not a big fan of empty promises, JK friends. This is possible. The acid in the lemon juice remains on the starchy paper once it is dried up, and it's not that heat doesn't work, it's that you have to know the right amount of heat to hit your secret message with in order for it to work. Miss Cox tested, Miss Cox approved. And finally, JK friends, we are moving on to our final character from the book, the Mad Hatter. You can just take a poll, JK friends. Out of all of your JK teachers, who do you think is the most mad? I'm just curious to see who you think it might be. Which one of your teachers truly embodies the spirit of the Mad Hatter? Now, JK friends, I know, yet again, I'm here drinking Diet Coke. But this show isn't about Diet Coke, is it? Nor did the Mad Hatter throw a Diet Coke party. No, JK friends, he threw a tea party. And if you know anything about this show, this is the show where we drink tea, guys. But I haven't even touched my kettle since this episode has started, and that is because the very last activity we are going to do together is to make my favorite, I have to say this carefully, other than matcha, my favorite, not just tea beverage, but probably beverage in general, guys, a London fog, ironically invented in Canada. Now, JK friends, you may be thinking, London fog sounds not that cool. I mean, how big a deal is it? JK friends, it's such a big deal that it's my namesake. Who are you? In addition to tea, you're gonna have to have the fog that is on top of the tea in this beverage. The fog is made of frothed milk, and I will show you how to turn milk using some more science into a layer of fog that will be on top of your tea. And also, the flavor of a lemon fog is very important. It has a nice vanilla flavor in the middle, and that is super, super easy to achieve. I'm not getting fancy with this one, guys. I just went to Target and picked up a bottle of vanilla syrup. Let's get started, shall we? Step 1, choose a mug that inspires you, like this one that pays homage to the Chicago Transit Authority. Step 2, boil your water. Now, you've seen my kettle before, but you'll see it again in a second. I will say this just one time, I'll just gloss over it. If you are a person that says, I like to heat my water for my tea in the microwave. Okay. So turn on your kettle.
You turn over the hourglass, the sand is falling down, oh it's too fast. For you, oh you. Don't waste your love, just let it last. Cause once it's gone, it's never coming back. It's true, could you love me the same? that you need.
It's like one of the most satisfying feelings I know. When it's fog o'clock. Ugh. Wow, JK friends. Instead of starting off with tea today, we're finishing with tea. It's been an amazing experience on my end. You know, hanging out with all of these characters, with the Blue Caterpillar, the Cheshire Cat, and the Mad Hatter, possibly me transforming into the Mad Hatter. And of course, as always, I enjoyed sharing these things with you. I hope that these activities, whether you try them or not, help remind you of the creative characters that you are meeting in Wonderland. I'm sure there are even more interesting characters to come. And as always, that the people we meet in the book, well, I say people, the people and the creatures we'll meet in the book, will continue to get curiouser and curiouser. Thank you for going back down the rabbit hole with me again today.
심장을 pump it up. 돌린 듯한 주먹을